Right, so here's a wee video about calculating the length, scale factor, and then calculating the missing side. Okay, so all these images are similar shapes, which this really means that they've been increased or decreased in size, or enlarged or scaled up, or reduced even, but it's the same proportion. Okay, so what we do, you always have two images. One image you know everything about, and the other image you're missing something. So think of it as being like two friends. Your old friends you know everything about, okay? So the ones that you've maybe met in primary one, you know everything about. And your new friends, yeah, there might still be one or two things you still to find out about them. Okay, so that's the way I remember to label them. And the reason why I'm labeling them, because we have your linear scale factor, which is essentially the number it's being scaled up by or reduced by, okay? So that linear scale factor is new over old. Now, how you apply that is pretty simple. What you do is you look at a side in which you've got both values for, okay? So two images, we know the two values for the height of it, okay? So what we say is we're going to find the linear scale factor, or the number that you've multiplied 28 by, to give you the 35. Okay, so what number have we multiplied 28 by to get you 35? What you hopefully find is any number that is bigger than 1, you're going to have a larger number. Okay, so the linear scale factor should be bigger than 1 here. So if I get your calculator, if I then go 35 divided by 28, that is equals 1.25. So 28 times 1.25 gives you 35. So to work out A centimetres, well, what we do, A centimetres is you get your linear scale factor and you times that by the corresponding side, so that's by 12, okay? So that's times 1.25 to get to 35, so we need to work out what 1.25 times 12 is. So that is equal to 1.25 times 12. And I should still have this calculator up if I times that by 12. Okay, that's 15 centimetres. So the width of it is 15 centimetres. Okay, so we'll then look at these. I think it's a salt shaker, right? So if you know everything about the shape, that's your old, just like your old mate. And if you still to find out a few things, that's your new friend. So we're going to work out the linear scale factor. And that is going to be, again, it's new. Divide that by old. So we look at the shapes and we look at the side in which we've got the two values for, okay? So we've got the two heights. So that's 10 divided by 15, which is going to give you a number that's going to be smaller than 1. So that number is going to have reduced, which it has, it's got smaller, okay? So I'm just going to put this in a calculator so we've actually got it just to multiply it out later. So okay, so that is essentially just, we'll just say, in fact, we'll just keep it 2 over 3. Okay, it's always good to keep it as a fraction. Now, what we've then got is we then need to work out, well, 4.8, so g centimetres equals your scale factor times 4.8. Okay, so it's basically 2/3 of 4.8. So I'm just going to do that. So I'm just going to say 4.8. I'm going to then times that by 2, divide that by 3. That gives me it's 3.2 centimetres. So if your linear scale factor is bigger than 1, okay, it's going to be enlarging the shape, and if it's less than 1, it's going to be reducing the shape. And that's your linear scale factors.